Hey everybody, I'm going to continue coloring here, and I'm going to really just try to concentrate on the work. Sometimes I kind of try to force myself to have some kind of topic of discussion, and there are a lot of things on my mind that I could talk about. But right now, since I'm doing really trying to focus on the whole painting aspect of this which is one of my weaknesses. I don't want to compromise my level of concentration that I need to be having when I do this kind of work. So we're going to try to maintain it as much as we can while we're completing each of these prominent figures in the church one at a time. So again, if any of you want to join me in drawing and you have some artwork to do yourself, feel free to pull out any sketchbook or tablet you have and draw along with me as I work on this. I really I come from a Twitch streaming background, which is the reason that a lot of you, well, for any of you who watch these videos, these are not like fantastic YouTube videos. There's not a whole lot of editing. There's not a whole lot of planning in what I'm gonna say. You can probably tell like my background in streaming live. I just banter. I don't really like editing. I like just continuous working. And it makes me think that I should be probably doing Twitch streams instead of these YouTube videos. But at the same time, I like having the things documented that I can go back and look at everything if I needed to. It helps me improve that I can actually have these things documented and kind of apply scientific method and look at what can be improved from each video. So it's just nice to have that option. Yeah. So this color is our form shadow here. I'm going to keep trying to find like where the form really turns and just establish a line there, a darker line right there, right where the form turns. We can do a little bit right here as well. It's not going to be as strong, but it's there. Lighten that a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna work a little bit on his little green, I don't know what to call it here. This is really an interesting design, asymmetrical design. I feel like this doesn't really make a lot of sense that it's only over one shoulder. I think in my original sketch too, it was over both shoulders, right? Or I was supposed to make it like that. I'm just gonna I think I should do it straight in the ink. Like, it's supposed to go over both shoulders. That's why it gives me this weird asymmetrical look. I think it doesn't make a lot of sense though, so I'm gonna take it, go in here into the ink layer and draw where this part is supposed to go, like kind of like a Japanese robe, I guess, a kimono that it's like folds in the middle and then you can tie it in the middle. That's what ends up making this version of St. Joseph looking a little bit Japanese, with the way that it's like a robe tied in the middle, almost kimono like. That was not really intentional, but I don't know. It's okay. This is anime St. Joseph at this point. It's evolved to this. I do want to draw St. Joseph more, in the future, and I'm sure that the way I do his iconography will evolve. It's going to be an evolution process. So we have that in there. So let's address that now. So let's get in here and let's get that base green color and paint that in. Okay, let's turn on the alpha lock here. Okay, just get those edges. Yeah, it ends up totally being like a he looks so Japanese. This is anime. This is totally anime St. Joseph. I don't know about this. We'll go with it. Maybe it should just be one piece instead of folding in the middle like that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's try to keep it a little bit more accurate to history. Let's fix that again. So we'll go in here into the ink layer. We'll use Opus Inker 2. Okay. Okay, use my double tap here. Let's erase this and let's just have it like connect. And I kind of want his sleeve to show like in the over there, like it's tighter. Do we want that, or do we want to expose his arm? I wonder how that would look. If we had a sleeve here. Would that look okay? Let's try it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna keep those lines there for his okay, we're gonna keep those lines there. But we'll grab this shirt color right here. Whoa, wrong layer. So how does this look? Does that look okay? Yeah, I think that looks okay. I kind of like that. So we'll fix it now. We'll take out the lines for his arm. This thing has really changed over the course of the hours that I've been working on it. I'll keep some of that hatching there. Erase some of this in here. Okay. There, like that. Get it to sag a little bit more. Trying to figure out the folds right here. Something like that might be okay. Okay. Okay, let's get back in the ink layer here. It looks awkward, these lines that I made. So, might think about the folds a little bit more down there. Okay. That'll do for now. Okay, let's bring it back. I didn't establish colors for the tunic, the shirt here, so let's do that. This will be our mid-tone. Oops. This will be, let's find a cast shadow color, or a form shadow color. Keep it in the brown. Let's get a highlight color here. Get it nice and white. Change the hue toward a little bit towards the yellow. And then let's get a cast shadow color here, make it nice and strong. Yeah, that'll do. So get a cast shadow in there, cast shadow in here. Form shadow. This will be, I'll call this shirt. Just so I know what it is. Form shadows in here. You can put a little bit of a form shadow in here where that muscle would be. Get some more stronger shadow in here where the other sleeve would be casting a shadow. Soften that. And maybe it wouldn't be strong at all right there. Something like this. Strengthen the line where the core shadow separates. Okay. Probably bring that form shadow up a bit, huh? Something like that. Something like that. Don't know if the contrast of this color is strong enough. Might not be strong enough, but I think we can just add in some cast shadow here. Might have to darken it, actually. We're just going to take that cast shadow color, darken it a little bit. Yeah, just take that color, replace the form shadow color there. Make sure I get a nice hard edge on this cast shadow right here. And again, just darken the line where the form turns away. Yeah. Okay. Now highlight color on the shirt. Just a white highlight at the top and ambiently. It is cloth, so you don't really need a strong highlight. Just keep it very light like that. Just wanted a slight indication that that ambient white light is around. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Same right here. Okay, let's highlight his skin. Do we want any highlight on his neck? Yeah, very lightly. On the various parts of his skin. Cast shadow in there. Okay, so for his hand, do we want like those, the indication of like veins, knuckles, a strong, weathered hand, a hand that has done work? Not entirely sure how to paint that. Maybe we'll not worry about it right now. Let's move on. So we're gonna find now the form shadows in this green. Just take it nice and slow. Keep it gradual. Any occlusion or cast shadows I'm gonna put in this really dark color. But otherwise keep it to this form shadow color here. gonna find that dark color for the right in between the sleeves there. And again, thinking about shapes and creating a line where the form starts to turn away from the light. My AC is on a bit strong. Turn that down, it's getting a little cold. And erase. I might take some, like when I do the bounce light, I might take some like grays or something, like kind of paint it in. We'll take it step by step though. Don't want to rush. Okay, thinking about the shape there. And this entire thing is going to be in shadow, so let's just get the entire thing darker right in here. Except maybe not too much. Maybe we keep some light right in here. No, we'll keep it in shadow. Keep it simple. Okay. Making sure to eyedrop that color in case I accidentally eyedrop other stuff. Okay. Anywhere there's clear indications in my line art that there should be a form shadow, we're going to put it in. Definitely under here. Under here. Oh yeah, we changed the shirt. Okay, we changed it, so I gotta color that to reflect the change. Remove that sort of kimono look. Oh, I still got that line there though, so let's actually... We might end up changing the shape of this entire top. So let's actually do that before we move on with the color. Here, let's find this, get Opus Inker 2, erase this guy, that little line right there. Yeah, so that ends up changing the shape, the sort of rhythm of the tunic and the way it falls. So it's gonna be... Let's keep some of my original lines. It's gonna be kind of like this. Let's get sort of a rhythm, kind of a V-shaped. No, it wouldn't be V-shaped. We might have to change all of this here. That's okay. Get it nice and baggy. Let's just bring this down. Okay. Something like this. We're searching for the folds. Kind of feeling it as I go, feeling the cloth folding in on itself, the gravity of it. I think that looks better. Okay, let's get in there now. Change things around. Okay, yeah, that helps a little bit in for me to find the right places where the folds are. Very light right here. Very light right here. Just some plane changes. Get that dark. We'll get in here. And definitely in here. I don't know if this should be a soft edge or a hard edge down here. Maybe a soft edge. But there's definitely a cast shadow in here. Cast and occlusion shadow in here. So I think, yeah, I think this should be a soft edge, like as it comes down. Soften that up. Yeah. Yeah, this is looking a lot better. Like that sleeve where I have the line to define where the form shadow goes, and then the bounce light coming up, that makes a big difference. So I think this is a good process. This process is working. I learned this in school. Like, why have I not been doing this? I don't know. I guess it's just been a while. I never really did painting classes, though. This is just coming from basic drawing classes, which is why my color selection has never been really that great. But I'm just picking up concepts as I go, you know, random YouTube videos, and trying my best to learn them. So here, kind of have this, it's folding in kind of two pieces right here. They kind of join. There might be a little bit of a space in between, like right there where two folds kind of join and press against each other. Okay, there's large shapes here. Yeah, soft edge here, I think that's fine. But not too much shadow. Let's blend in that light again there. I think there would be a little bit of a form shadow right here. Again, trying to use a line to define it. A little bit right there, yeah. I guess kind of under this whole area, it's like coming down almost like a scarf. It's not making a whole lot of sense here, so let's keep trying. Maybe a jacket wouldn't really fall like that unless there was a hood. Hold on, let's lighten this up a little bit. Maybe it wouldn't really fall like that, huh? Hold on, let's take a look. Yeah, you know what? Let's redo that. The folds up here are wrong, so let's think more. Okay, so how would it go? Kind of more like that way. here, and then it kind of falls. That might be a bit strong though. It should kind of spread out. Hold on. Because I don't, the planes, it should be like here and then just kind of fall down, right? Yeah, I think it should kind of fall down. Searching for the folds in his shirt. No te preocupes. I think that's fine. I think that right there is fine. I don't need to do too much with the shadow there. Okay, now we'll find it. Yeah, this process is much better. A lot more mentally involved, so I need to get used to this. Pushing myself here for sure. Little bit of a form shadow, a little bit right there, a little bit of a form shadow here, and just kind of changing the midtone over here. Just a little bit of a tiniest bit of a form shadow over here, and it's not really taking the full value of the form shadow. But here it is coming down, and here let's make a highlight, maybe a little bit of highlight on each fold. Is that going to help us or hurt us? Just a tiny bit of highlight in each fold. Is that going to help, or is that too strong? I think that's too strong. I think rather the highlight should be right here, just on top. And just lightly airbrush, maybe. Just really lightly blend that in, because we're using ambient white light as well. Yeah, just very lightly. I think on the shirt it looks fine. On the front it looks fine, so not gonna go overboard there. Again, this mid-tone that we're making here, we're going to bring it down a little bit underneath the collar there. We can strengthen it a little bit right here. Yeah, strengthen that a tiny bit. Yeah, I feel like we're painting now. This looks so much better. It looks so much better than what I had earlier, because I'm taking the time to analyze my drawing. Like I draw fine, like my drawing skill is good, but my color has never matched it, because I guess I haven't been taking the time to really interpret what's happening in my drawing, what's happening in my line art, what's actually going on. So now, I mean, this is quite satisfying that I'm actually adhering to it now. And when things look good, you know, beauty propagates beauty. Like I can take what looks good and try to match, you know, the quality of it all around. So I'm gonna continue with that, like finding the core shadows here on the bottom half. Okay, so all around here there would be a form shadow. I think here's more of a cast shadow, right in here. Oh, we got another Uber call, and that's good. So we're gonna do this one, and we're making good progress. So I'm satisfied with this. But yeah, I gotta take a break. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye. God bless.